Hey everyone, and welcome back. Yesterday, the world held its breath as a German ultimatum went unanswered. Today, on September 3rd, 1939, that suspense came to a shattering end. This is the day the world officially plunged into a second great conflict. Let's get right into the moments that changed everything. The day began with a grim, final countdown. Great Britain had given Germany until 11 a.m. to respond to its demand for a withdrawal from Poland. When that deadline passed with a chilling silence from Berlin, the British government knew it had no choice. At 11:15 a.m., Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain stepped up to a microphone in London, and with a heavy heart, addressed the nation live on the radio. His words were solemn, not triumphant. "I have to tell you now," he said, "that consequently this country is at war with Germany." It was a moment of profound sadness for a nation that had desperately hoped for peace. In a single broadcast, the reality of war settled over the British people. Shortly after, at 5 p.m., France's ultimatum also expired without a response, and they too declared war on Germany. The diplomatic phase was over. It wasn't just Britain and France. As members of the British Commonwealth, Australia and New Zealand also declared war on Germany, showing that this wasn't just a European conflict, but a global one. The world was now formally and officially at war. The war didn't wait for a formal announcement. Just hours after the British declaration, a devastating tragedy occurred at sea. The SS Athenia, a British passenger liner carrying over 1,400 people, including many American and Canadian civilians, was torpedoed without warning by a German U-boat off the coast of Ireland. The sinking of this civilian ship was a shocking first strike, resulting in the loss of 112 lives. This single act was a grim reminder that this war would not respect the line between soldier and civilian. On the Western Front, the start of the war was eerily quiet. While Britain and France mobilized their armies, the border with Germany remained mostly silent. This period would come to be known as the Phony War or Sitzkrieg. Time of military build-up and political maneuvering with no major fighting. The public mood in Britain and France on this day was not one of celebration or excitement. It was a feeling of grim resignation. People had tried everything to avoid this outcome, and now it was here. Families in London began preparing for air raids, and the mass evacuation of children from major cities to the countryside, codenamed Operation Pied Piper, began. The sound of air raid sirens, though later confirmed to be a false alarm, sent a chilling jolt of fear through the population. This was the day the world was forced to confront the terrible reality of its new future. The diplomatic gambles were gone, the last chances for peace had been exhausted, and a new global conflict had begun. And that September 3rd, 1939, the diplomatic phase is over, and the military phase has begun. Tomorrow we'll cover September 4th, as the fighting in Poland continues, and the new reality of war sinks in across Britain and France. Join us then as we continue to document the history of World War II, one day at a time. If you found this video informative, please hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you found most powerful about this pivotal day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.